Hey, hi guys. All right. So first off, welcome back, everybody. I wanted to make sure that I let you know that don't miss your chance. Right there in the description box, you will see that there is a link to a video that is the celebration video. You guys, thank you so much for helping me reach 100,000 subscribers on this channel. I think we have the nicest community here. Thank you for being a part of that and making it what it is. So I wanted to do a little celebration, do some giveaways. So don't miss that video. Like I say, the link is in the description box. Watch that. I'm going to be picking winners tonight at 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time for the decks and things that I'm giving away. And then you'll hear more about all the 100 free card pulls that I'm giving away as well to celebrate the 100,000 subscribers. So don't miss that video. I want you to get your chances to enter to win, because some of them are being given away tonight at 10 o'clock. Okay, so there you have it. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this storyline. So I always start these ones out with the bonus general message with an anecdote about my dog. I really should post the picture. He was sleepy, so he was like all peaceful, still laying in bed, and I took a picture of him. I like covered him up like a human would, like with his paws, because he was like laying on his back like a person would, head on a pillow. So I like covered him up so he looks like he's in bed. But yeah, it was just funny. So I don't know if there's like some down tempo energy today. Somebody's a little more tired, but we are starting out with the energy, obviously, of this divine feminine. Doesn't have to be a female that we're talking about, but it's divine feminine energy, who is very focused on like everything that guides her is her tree of life. The people that are important to her, her backbone, her strength comes from what she really believes in. And this is a character who has strong beliefs. You notice how her whole back has this tree tattoo on it, and on her bicep she's showing how strongly she is connected to whatever she views as her little hatchlings, her little babies. That could be that this is somebody who has children, or this is somebody's ideas and their plans and their business ideas and whatever it is that they're going to nurture. We still have this person, though, where although all of her focus is on what she wants to do next, her strength comes from her, not only her belief systems, possibly also the people that are the strongest connections in her life. However, the universe is coming in and saying, hey, I've got this other piece of information I need you to be mindful of. Keep your ears open. I have to tell you something. And there could be, we see this wild stallion out here that's pure white. There's something very pure. This could be a person. This could be a mate that is right there on the horizon. The universe could be saying, don't get so focused on your work endeavors that you don't notice an amazing person that's about to cross your path that could be an incredible romantic partner. Or don't get so focused on being that incredible mama or papa that you don't allow yourself to have like a meaningful connection that could be walking right into your life or straight up ahead. Like, make sure that we don't get distracted. I mean, this is also, I'm just thinking of it, so I'm going to say it, like, we don't want to get distracted by something we see out the window while we're driving our car. Like, look ahead, make sure that we keep our attention looking ahead, or we're going to, in this case, it would be like we would miss something fantastic that maybe is just right for us. Something that would suit us really well. It's card 23. We also have the Devil card and the Three of Pentacles. This says, so I'm sorry that this storyline has a little bit of like warning, caution messages in it, but it says, also be mindful that something that she either could get herself really focused on, or someone, could be a Capricorn, doesn't have to be, someone or something that's going to compete for her attention is not going to be in her best interest. And yet it's going to be standing right there, looking good, smelling good, seeming like, wow, I think I should really invest in this. And she could get really focused on it. And that alone could indicate this is not in her best interest. You know, sometimes, let's say this was not a person. Let's say this is not like a passionate romantic potential that she gets kind of sucked into, and she thinks, oh, this must be the right person for me, only to discover, nope, they're just a distraction. Let's instead say this is like a career path, and she's determined, I'm going to be successful by doing this particular way. And she hits roadblock after roadblock, and she says, that's all right. I'm just going to persevere. I'm just going to keep focusing on how I can get through whatever this obstacle is. And the universe is like, it's going to seem like that's all we got to do is just keep pushing through, because there's this fine line between saying, I've hit an obstacle, but I'm determined and I'm going to persevere over this, versus I've hit an obstacle and I'm being tested on my power to say, maybe this is the universe saying this isn't for me. I need to step back, see things in a different light, have the grace to release things that maybe are not for me right now, maybe are not supposed to be mine, instead of hunkering down and saying, well, I want it, so I'm getting it. There is a certain amount of grace. And I think that this is going to be something that looks like, of course, it's supposed to be mine. Of course, this is what I'm supposed to do. All I have to do is work a little harder. Oh, I still don't get it. That's okay. I'll work just a little harder. I think it's either going to be like a person that she keeps trying to make things work out with, or someone that's very toxic, but she really gets sucked in and wants them really bad. Or like I say, a success that she's like, no, this is supposed to be mine. I just have to keep working harder for it. And the answer on this is, it could be very toxic. It could become the thing she wants all the time and pours a ton of energy into, and that could detract from all the other amazing things. This has a role in her life because it's to teach a lesson, but the other amazing thing, she'll progress way faster if she recognizes the lesson of this devil. Tell me about the devil, because I think she's going to get really one-track minded on something. A Three of Swords. Okay, so it's something that could literally either she nurses a heartbreak and keeps it alive in her chest, and that's no good because it does have the power to disrupt her. So it's like she could be, I didn't think of it that way. This is not an actual person coming into her world that could be toxic. It's somebody she already dealt with that already caused her great heartbreak, but she holds on to the thought of them, maybe revisits the entire story of everything that they did wrong to her, every gritty, gruesome detail of that heartbreak. And when she allows herself to go back through that mentality. And by the way, I don't read for genders. I keep saying her because that's what we had here. But just remember this could be a masculine just as easily, who got really betrayed, heartbroken by maybe more than one person. Also, this could be our lead character's kryptonite, if you will, is thinking over the people who've done them wrong. And I would argue that's these are fictional characters, but I would argue that any person in real, 3D human form walking along, I think that's everybody's kryptonite. What happens when we think about the people who've done us wrong? We relive those emotions of the stunning hurt and the embarrassment or the wrath or the just devastation. Why relive moments, especially that have already happened? Because they have the power to look at how disruptive this is. It ruins this otherwise very organized office. Basically, it's saying that this character, if they permit themselves I'll say the luxury, not that it's a luxury exactly, but the luxury of letting their mind drift back to toxic people, painful experiences, it will derail their success, maybe because they get in that bad mindset. And then like we see here, I was having this organized day, I was getting everything done, and then I remembered my ex and the way they treated me, and then all of a sudden it's like, my heart hurts so bad I can't even hardly pick up a pen to like fill out those forms or whatever this is. Somebody has to take a personal day off work because they're just so still immersed in the hurt. And as hard as this is, and as unfair as this is, what this duo of cards says to me is the biggest challenge that our feminine or our character is going to face is they must stop going down that road. Very difficult thing to do, right? It's very hard not to let memories of things that actually happened not revisit our mind, and then our body reacts to those memories as if it's happening all over again. And then we go through it's like ripping the sutures out of a an already stitched up wound that was healing nicely. We keep busting that thing open, and then guess what? We got to go get new sutures. And every time we do that, as we ripped out those sutures, guess what? We wrecked some more of the skin. We slowed the healing. So it really says she can't indulge in looking at or revisiting today or whenever this storyline is. She has to stop She has to stop revisiting painful memories and only focus on the people that are here to build with her. Those memories are never going to be gone. It just says don't walk through them like like we're visiting our a scary haunted house. Let's not visit those scary haunted houses. We know the haunted house is still down at the end of that block, but let's not go meandering through it. Instead, let's spend time working. See, high priestess, she already knows this, so I didn't need to talk about that so long. She already knows it. I know darn well, put my energy into the good stuff. So tell me about the good stuff only then, because we're done talking about the devil. We don't need any more of that. We got it all. The good stuff, we've got a 7 of swords sideways, and we got this 3 of cups at kind of a jaunty angle. She is, the universe keeps saying, I've got some information for you. All right, let go of the devilly stuff. We're done with that. Now, what else do you know? You are deeply intuitive. You already know that you have somebody really important to meet. Maybe a collection of people that are going to be really important to meet. This is going to be a soul group, or this is going to be a collection of people that maybe it's time to get out there, go out and meet other people, have conversations with people. You know that you're not lying to yourself about this, and you know that not everyone is going to become a close knit companion, but she'd be lying to herself if she didn't admit that simply having casual exchanges of ideas and like seeing other human beings and talking to them and reconnecting, she can't lie to herself and act like that doesn't add value to one's life, because it does. The seemingly simple, like fun, lighthearted, like she needs to make time to go out and have some fun. Go out on a coffee date with a friend. Take time to get out and do things. Go out for a nice dinner just because. Go out and do a couple things that are really, not everything has to be goal oriented. Her life is going to be richer. Her creative energy is going to flow brighter if she lives a more balanced life where there's moments of just silly fun. And I'm doubling down on that because we did get the sun card that just popped out too. It's as important for her to focus on her goals as it is for our character to have simply good times. Just laugh, just enjoy life. Take time off of those goals that she works for so hard. This character has been a bit of a workaholic. This, with the 3 of wands sideways, it says life is not just about the accomplishment of our goals. It's about the every moment. It's about the day to day. We don't want to live only for tomorrow. We want to live knowing that, yes, I've got all these goals, but you know what? Right now, there's some really cool people that I get to talk to. She needs to not say no to somebody who randomly calls her up in the same afternoon and says, hey, do you want to go? I was going to go, whatever, go to some, I don't know. I just saw there's some, I don't know why I want to say this, but like a butterfly sanctuary. I wanted to pop over there today. Do you want to come with me? And it's like, okay, wait a second. They're open till 6. I got off at 5. You're calling me at 4:30. I was supposed to go home and get busy working on my side hustle. But you know what? I'm going to go to the butterfly sanctuary. Yes, I'll come with you. It's like she's got to allow herself to be spontaneous. This is very spontaneous joy. She needs spontaneous joy, and she knows it. It's not going to detract from her overall ability to reach those goals. In fact, it's going to make her life better. And remember, we still need to talk about whoever the horse is. That white horse, the stallion, could be this character. We've got somebody who could be, I feel like friends are conspiring to get 2 people together, or someone who is fantasizing about, like, gosh, I'd love to meet somebody who kind of would fit into my world. They might be wanting to meet someone just like her, and she might be wanting to meet someone just like them. But if these 2 never break up their routines, get out there and do stuff, they may not ever cross paths. So it's really important in this storyline I think our character is no longer revisiting those old memories, and they are going to let themselves have more spontaneous moments of joy. They themselves might suddenly be the one who instigates it. They reach out and they call up a friend, a sibling, whoever, and says, hey, you want to go over and grab this with me? I don't know. I just felt like doing it. I haven't walked through that park for a long time. Let's go, grab a bag of snacks and, just wander through some beautiful park and, see the flora and fauna. Those moments are really important because I think that's what's going to put them on the path of meeting this. There's something very pure, very simple. It's not manufactured. It happens as a byproduct of things. But the universe says, look around you, look at directly the direction you're going in life, not just at your goals. Pay attention to your day to day. We got a Fool card. Whomever this character is, this is that horse person. With the Nine of Cups, they could be somebody who's actually achieved quite a lot in their life. They may be in early retirement. They could be youthful, but early retired. They kind of have the world at their fingertips. Things that they would like to create for themselves. They have the ability to do it. They also have the courage to do it. This person's pretty fearless. They're willing to, if they see something that they're interested in, and I do think that they're a heavy manifester. And then when they see something that they're interested in, they're like, I'm going to walk right up to that person. I'm going to ask them out. I'm going to talk to that person. They don't really hold back. They're very, look at this Justice card. I'm telling you, everybody has to get out of their chairs in their house and get out and do stuff is what this storyline says. They are doing it. They're ready to jump up and get out there. They feel compelled. Like it's almost, this is so crazy. We've been getting a lot of stories like this lately. It's almost as if characters are feeling the pull, even characters who haven't met one another yet. They're feeling some energetic, like impetus to get up and go do something that they feel drawn to. You know what? I'm manifesting. I really want to be happy. I feel like right now I'm going to pop up out of my chair and I'm going to go do something that's maybe out of my norm. I'm going to go take this leap of faith. I'm going to go for a walk in some park to go see some butterfly sanctuary. I don't know why I suddenly want to do that, but it sounds like a good time. I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go walk out of my house and go somewhere. I think people need to, in this storyline, it keeps saying that for characters to interact with each other, they have to first meet each other, which means we got to get back to connecting with each other is what this is suggesting, in like the 3D world, not in the 5D. And I think the only way to do that is to vacate the private chambers and go out and take that leap of faith to meet one another is what this appears. It's about time. There has been, I think these are two amazing people who have been solo. They're both like goal oriented. They're both awesome. They both have great attitudes, and they're both, the karma is going to be settled for both of them. But the thing is, they have to assist the karma in getting balanced by unblocking everything. We got that Five of Swords in the reverse. I don't know what happened to this character, this Nine of Cups character, that might have made them at one point in time, as bold as they are, as friendly as they are, as good-hearted as they seem to be. They must have gone through something else in their life, maybe similar. Maybe they went through their own Devil and Three of Swords energy, but they themselves had to get themselves out of that rut, just like our lead character has. But the key of all of this is both characters have to get out of their stuck energy and not let anything block their pursuit of, like really living and being open to meeting somebody and listening to intuition. Eight of Pentacles. It's time to work on life. And life is more than just our jobs. Life is everything that we touch, everything that we care about. Life is our connections with others. It's our creative energies. It's our inspiration. It's our day-to-day. It's our family. It's our friends. It's our next romantic partners. I think that's the big takeaway that I would say from all of this. This pursuit of living one's best life and meeting amazing people is every bit as important as any goal, any job there could ever be. I really liked this one. That was super sweet. That was super like calming, soothing, and uplifting all at the same time. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you do enjoy the channel, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.